I am. Beautiful Princess Park. Good morning, team. It is a ripper, nice and warm here in Melbourne. We're in for a cracker. Let's have a look at your weather around the nation, then I'll tell you what I'm doing here and what this setup behind me is all about. Well, Janu, Renee, Cameron, the Penguin, good morning to you, legends.
Good morning.
Conquer NF in colour. I've got a white shirt on now.
It's not going to be white for long.
That's right. I'm expecting it to look tie-dye very shortly for those of us old enough to remember tie-dye. What's going on, Renee? What are we doing?
So we are here at Princess Park in Melbourne for the very first of 3 colour runs. They're called Conquer NF in Colour in support of the Children's Tumour Foundation, which is a patient advocacy and support service for kids, adults and families living with neurofibromatosis, or NF, because it's a very big long word,
Yes.
around Australia. So we're here to have a lot of colourful fun, to, I guess, make NF visible in a really positive way. And I have NF Ambassador Janu here as well to share a little bit about her experience. So she has neurofibromatosis type 1.
Tell us about it, Janu. What's it like living with it?
Sorry.
Not a lot of fun. The way I sort of say, it's like trying to fight an enemy you can't see and you can't hear, and you don't know where it's going to attack from next. So it's a life of uncertainty. There's around more than 13,000 people in Australia who live with NF, and actually millions around the world, but not many people know about it, and that's even health professionals who don't know about it.
So that's what today's about, right?
So that's what today's about, raising funds.
Raising awareness. It's really important for us that we put NF on the map and make it a conversation that people have, that they can understand that there are visible and invisible signs of this condition, that it's probably one of the most prevalent genetic conditions you've probably never heard of. But we want to change that today.
Let's do that. Get your white shirts if you're in the area, Princess Park. Bring your penguin suit down. Let's get our run on.
First penguin I've seen with a moustache, Dan. Thank you so much. Weather check on your Sunday morning. Dan is in Melbourne for us this morning. Hey, Dan.
Okay, we need a...
Hello, great man. I am just north of Icon Park in Princess Park. It is Conquer NF in colour. Cameron, the penguin, very calm. Thank you. Do Cameron things. Excellent. Getting set up for the day. Ice cream, that's what you need for a colour run. Bit of energy. Coffee as well. We're going to talk about NF1, what it is, how you can help after we have a look at your weather around the nation. Good morning to you. Hey. Say hello again. Hello again, Janu. How are you?
Good.
So, NF. Tell us about living with this, and tell us about the fact that you guys are both Lewis and you. Hey, Lewis, give me 5, by the way. You're the captain of the colour run today. I feel like I should salute you. Both living with NF1, but it has different ways of manifesting in different people.
That's right, yes. So unlike other medical conditions, NF1, it will manifest in different ways for each person. So there's no way of knowing how it's going to progress. So one person might get brain tumours, another person might be like me with lots of external
benign tumours, yeah.
And they're benign. Some of them can turn cancerous, so there is that risk. So
yes.
You do have to monitor things and look for symptoms. So, and then in other cases, some people might have, they're on the optical nerves, they could go blind. So
terrible, pernicious
very
disease.
Random.
But you're not letting it slow you down, Lewis. You ready to go, buddy? You ready to be the captain of colour run today? Now, what do your duties as captain, what does that involve? Do you have to lead everyone out?
Yes.
Yes. And how fast are you?
Not that fast.
Good, because I'll be able to keep up with you. Hey, Tim, Dad over there as well. How do you go? What's the effect on the family of living with NF?
We have to be vigilant all the time. We just have to watch for potential new symptoms coming up. Lewis actually has an optic nerve tumour, so we get his eyes looked at on a regular basis to make sure that's stable. We've got a couple of plexiforms, so we make sure we keep their complex tumours that can be painful, particularly if knocked. He's got one on his left temple.
So it's constant monitoring, essentially.
All the time,
Awesome.
all the time.
All right.
Lots of work with schools. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Team Ness, by the way, last name Ness. Tim, did you ever contemplate naming one of the kids Lachlan, please?
That would be so
Mum has
cruel.
heard that, sorry.
So cruel.
I'm a dad, that joke is legal. Mum's heard that 58,000 times, I don't need to go into that. Give us another high five, buddy. Captain, thank you. Back with more from Princess Park very shortly. Thanks, team.
Yeah, time to get that white shirt dirty, Dan.
Check in with Dan, who is in sunny Melbourne.
Morning, Soph. Morning, Clint. Shirt still white. That will not be the case for much longer. Conquer NF in colour. Colour on this morning. We fired up, team. Woo! BYO penguin suit. If you're near Princes Park, come on down and join us. One of the greats of Channel 9, an actual professional joining me on the other side of this to tell us all about Conquer NF in colour. Let's have a look at your weather around the nation, starting further north. Let's go. As I said, an actual professional, Alicia Loxley. How about that, everybody?
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Dan Anstley.
Hello, buddy.
Welcome back to the greatest city in the world, you know.
Yeah, a couple of flies around, getting slightly
Oh, you know,
irritating.
just a few. Just warm morning, though. Lovely to see so many people here. How are we feeling, everyone? Yeah!
I spoke to Lewis before, who's the captain of the colour run. You're the patron. You're like
I
the patron
am the
saint.
patron.
Some
I
very
am.
official titles
Yes,
going on.
the Children's Tumour Foundation. Amazing work. I got involved about 3 years ago, and look, demand for CTF is going up all the time. They really just wrap their arms around anyone who is diagnosed with NF, and we know that there's about 10,000 people in Australia who do have this diagnosis. Symptoms can vary wildly, and so
That's the trouble, isn't it? Everyone,
Yeah.
it's got a different instantiation with every different person. So
absolutely,
it's hard to keep hold of.
demand is just skyrocketing. We know it's a really tough time for everyone at home, and so you know, donations are drying up. So look, CTF does amazing work. That's why we're here this morning. It's fast becoming a really incredible event on the calendar. And if you are not in Melbourne, we've got an event in Sydney next week and then Brisbane the week after. So you can still register and have fun like we are here this morning.
Told you she was a pro, huh? Yeah. I was like, everyone's so polite around here that everyone's waving. I think it's the flies. People waving at each other. But we're going to power through, guys. Let's get stretching. We'll be running very shortly. Back with more in half a status.
Dan Anstley and Alicia Loxley in Melbourne, thank you so much.
Good morning, Status. Welcome to the colour run that's happening here at Princes Park. Hey, team, your shirts are looking very white. You ready to get colourful? Yeah! All right, colour patches at the ready. We'll tell you all about the reason why we're here. It's a special one, how you can help to hopefully eradicate a terrible disease that a lot of Australians and people worldwide are living with after we have a look at your weather around the nation. Good morning to you, wherever you're joining. G'day, everybody. You happy? You ready to go? All right, you guys get colourful while I talk to Michael here. The Penguins are on, Michael. Now, NF, neurofibromatosis. We've been talking about NF1 this morning. Mate, you're living with NF2.
I do.
You've just had surgery. How's everything going, buddy?
Yeah, it's going well. I mean, I had surgery about 5 months ago to remove some brain tumours, but it's a disease that we live with our whole life, so I'll be living with it until the day I'm done. But it's a tough disease, and I think there needs to be a lot of support for people like us, so I'm really supporting.
Mate, good on you for turning something that's really difficult to live with into a beautiful day like this. You're the leading fundraiser, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
I was talking to Lewis, who's the captain of the colour run,
Yeah.
before, my little mate. You're $100 ahead of him, so I should be saluting you. You're the real
you.
captain, mate.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to be here with people who are living with NF today and having a good time while living with
Yeah,
NF?
yeah, it's amazing. Like, it's a disease that not many people know about, so just to have everyone out and about and, you know, helping with the messaging is amazing. And I thank the Children's Tumour Foundation for really organising this. It's amazing.
Yeah, make sure you get on the internet, look up NF, look up how you can donate. I've just seen Renee. Yeah, thank you, Renee. I've just seen Renee, my mate, is one of the organisers. Oh, straight in the mouth, Michael. How dare you? That is a foul play. Good on you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause.
How's it taste?
So, buddy.
Thanks, well done. What a sniper.
Thank you.
Morning, Stanners. Conquer NF in colour. We're talking colour on this morning, Princes Park, just north of Icon Park. If you're in the area, you'd like to come and join us. We've got the kids zone here. We got coffees. Parents, I know if you want to bring the kids down, you're like, can I get caffeinated? Yes, you can. Then we've got this rowdy mob here. G'day, everybody. What is NF? How can you help cure it? I'll tell you after we have a look at your weather. Good morning to you. Getting a little bit off 35. Conquer NF in colour. Neurofibromatosis. Lethal Lee, how are you, sir? Great to meet you, brother. Your family is living with NF.
Absolutely.
Through your boy here.
This is Jack. Jack has NF1. So the work that the Children's Tumour Foundation is just critical for the families faced with this disease. So Jack was diagnosed 6 years ago when he was only 9 months.
What was that moment like for you, mate, as a dad?
absolutely.
Did you focus narrow? Did you panic? What happened?
Had never heard of the condition before, so you're straight into kind of discovery and the support the Children's Tumour Foundation provided, because all of a sudden you're surrounded with specialist appointments, scans. Jack's now had 4 surgeries already, so it's just their advocacy and support kind of service they provide, plus the funding for the Children's Tumour, the clinic at the Children's Hospital is critical.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The amount of light and hope that can come out of such a dark situation. Like, look at this today.
Absolutely.
Everyone's having such a beautiful time, inspired by a terrible disease.
Absolutely.
Jack, I hear you've got a titanium rod in your leg too. You're like part Wolverine, buddy. You've got some notes here. Anything you want to say quickly?
What do you like about today?
The will
Yep. Running with your friends?
and running with my friend.
And what else? This one here.
Letting people know about NF.
Well done.
Well done, buddy. With notes like that, you could be a TV weatherman. You've come very well prepared. Good on you, buddy. Give him a round of applause, team. I'll tell you what, Lethal, you're looking... I'll give you a handshake as well, but you're not looking very colourful, mate. There you go, brother.
Perfect.
Back with one more in half an hour's time. Thanks, team.
Good on you, Dan. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan. Let's check in with Dan, who's feeling a little off colour this morning.
Hey, Soph. Hey, Clint. Conquer NF in colour. NF, terrible disease affecting 13,000 Australians. Colour run on this morning. I thought these colour runs were popular. There doesn't appear to... Oh, here's a couple of people. Hey, guys. There's one or two. Ah, sorry. Here they are. Morning, team. How are we? There we go. This bloke's taking it very serious. He doesn't care if there are kids here. He's going to win this thing. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Give us a wave. Hello. Alicia Loxley, the patron saint of colour runs, is here. Well, we're going to start this bad boy after we have a look at your weather. Good morning to you. Conquer NF in colour. Alicia Loxley.
We are ready.
Well, you're looking very pristine.
I tried to until the start of the race, so we'll just see what happens.
We'll rectify that shortly.
I do need to read the news tomorrow night, though, so I'm a little bit worried about the hair.
We can wash it by then, mate. We'll sort you out. Hey, there's a gratitude that comes along with having healthy children, I find, that feels very unearned to me. And when I've met some of the kids around here with NF, part of me wants to do something because I feel like my two beautiful kids, I didn't do anything to earn their health. It was just a gift to me. Is that reflected in you? You've got 3 kids.
Beautifully said, Dan. And I think this is just a really good reminder of there are a lot of people out there, you know, having a really hard time. And so for us, I think what we can do is support. And so if you are in Sydney, we'd love you to come along next Sunday. If you're in Brisbane, it's happening the week after. And if you can't come along, you can always donate at ctf.org.au. It's a wonderful charity and they do incredible work. You know, for these people who I think they feel like they're in the shadows. A lot of people don't know what neurofibromatosis is. And so it's great to be able to do this today to just to raise awareness.
Well said, legend. You are the patron saint of colour runs, but I have the starting horn.
Whoa.
I know. Look at that. Wouldn't you love that in traffic here in Melbourne? Do you want to call it?
I would love to.
You should really.
Okay.
Oh, what have you been hiding behind your back
hey,
there,
sorry.
buddy? There you go. Come on,
Gave it
that's all
away.
yours.
Are we ready, everyone?
Ready, guys?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Good on your team. Conquer NF in colour. It's a wonderful cause. Get around it. See you guys.
Good on you, Dan. Great work.
Still looks good as well. Look at her. Very glamorous locks. Thanks so much.